Like, what am I going to do?
Okay guys, we're going to do a video about determining whether or not you have a function and substitution into function notation. So anytime you're given a graph to look at to determine if you have a function or not, you're going to implement what is called the vertical line test, or VLT for short. And it simply means that you draw a vertical line. If your vertical line hits more than one point on your graph, then you do not have a function. So if you're looking at this graph over here, I can draw a vertical line through any of these points, and it only touches that one point. This is a function. But down here on this one, if I draw a vertical line right here, I can clearly see that that vertical line will hit more than one point, and this would not be a function. And we're just going to quickly go through each of these and determine if they're a function or not. Vertical line determines that this one over here is a function. But if I draw a vertical line over a vertical line, it hits every single point on the line, and that makes this not a function. And the last one down here is just a linear equation. And again, if I draw a vertical line, I will have a function. Now this one up here, problem number 3, is just a mapping. And anytime you have a mapping diagram or a set of ordered pairs, all you're looking at is your x values, and you're looking to see if they repeat. So with the mapping, you'll know your x value repeats if two different arrows come from the same x value and go to two different y values. So in this case, since -1 has two arrows, and one of those goes to 4 and the other goes to 5, this is not a function. But down here, if we look at problem number 9, these two ordered pairs, I look at the x values only, and I can see that they are not the same. So this is a function. And the same can be said of 8 and 7. If you look, I have -3 and -3 here. This makes this not a function because it repeats. And over here I have 4, 2, and 6, which makes this a function. Now the reason you don't want the x value to repeat is because, like this graph here, if the x value repeats, it means you're hitting it in two different places. That makes it not a function. Now anytime you're given an equation, I typically tell my kids to solve for y first. And it simply just means move everything away. In this case, I'm going to start by adding 2x to both sides, and I get 4y equals 2x. Then divide both sides by 4, and I get y equals 1/2 x. And this is a function because it is a linear equation. Now we can ignore this problem, it's a bad one. Over here I have x equals -4. When I graph a line like this, x equals -4, what it will be is that any ordered pair I pick on that line will be at the x value of -4. So all my points will line up and down my graph like this. That makes it a vertical line. This is not a function.